Hello, welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. We're going to dive right in. It is Christmas today, and if you are someone who celebrates Christmas, I would love to wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hope that it's lovely for you wherever you are, and I appreciate your spending this time with me. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm actually recording this on Christmas Eve because I know I won't be able to record on Christmas, but I just wanted y'all to have a message today. So let's see what message comes out. For Pisces, please Spirit, for Pisces. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? All right, for Pisces, please Spirit, for Pisces. All right, you guys are getting words of abundance. You guys keep getting the energy of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. I just saw on Threads a couple of days ago, I think it was, it said, stop imagining stop thinking about the apocalypse and start imagining the revolution. And, you know, this is the choice that we always have, right? It's that Two of Pentacles energy, the choice between love and fear. And whether or not we sit here and say, okay, some of our thoughts are really rooted in fear or not, you can tell the difference because one feels good and one feels terrible, right? So what I'm trying to say here is, you know, we always have this opportunity to, and I know, no judgment when I say this, right? That we have this opportunity to say, oh my gosh, the outlook is so bad, things are so bad, it's only going to get worse, da 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 da. Well, that may be true. That may be the case. Our grocery prices may be sky high and getting higher. Our gas prices might be getting out of control. All of these things, right, are definitely possibilities. And it may be getting harder and harder to, you know, find affordable housing and all the different things that we're facing right now, here and in other places. But the truth is, talking about it, focusing on it, dwelling on it isn't going to help it. It's not going to help you survive it, and it's not going to do anything to change it. It only makes it feel heavier and more difficult, right? And so we have this opportunity to say, you know what? I'm actually just not going to focus on that. And I know how hard that is when how can you not focus on how you're going to eat and how you're going to put a roof over your head and how you're going to do these things. But it's one of those things where sometimes it's just buckling up and surviving. And you have to kind of do that either way, right? Whether you're focused on how terrible it is or whether or not you're telling yourself, you know what? There is one truth. There is one truth that cannot be denied. And that is that things are constantly changing. Always, in every single moment, everything is changing. So when things are good, remember to be grateful, remember to say thanks, and remember to appreciate it in the moment that you're in. And you know what? Sometimes things are gonna not be so great and are gonna be a little bit more difficult. And even in that moment, it is critical to remember that things are gonna change. They always do, they always have, they always will. That is the one constant in this universe that cannot be denied. Things are constantly changing. And then you have, on the bottom of the deck, this is pretty crazy, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And so it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. I'm always really careful about I feel like religion or spirituality on this channel, I mean, my own personal belief is that, you know, whatever you believe is great, is the best for you. You know what I mean? And that's all that really matters. And who is anybody to tell anybody what they should believe? I can't stand that. So in these cards, it's talking about God, but you know, if your divine creator is the universe or whatever expression it is, you know, it doesn't really matter, you know, to me. And so you know, sometimes God can be actually like a hard word or a charged word to hear. But that's not what's important here. What's important is that we remember that we're really not going it alone here. You know, there are both people that we can see or places that we can ask for help in the seen material world and in the ethers, in the other worlds, right? And we have to, though, be willing to use our free will choice to ask for the help that we need. And that's the thing. If we are focused on abundance and we are believing in an abundant, benevolent universe, and we know that, you know, we are worthy of receiving the abundance and we are willing to ask for help when we need it, that combination of things is going to radically change our positioning. And it is going to help us to open up, to flow, and to attract really positive things, and abundance, honestly, of all nature. Abundance isn't just money. So that's a beautiful message to open up with. It is, in my opinion, anyway. All right, guys, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on. What is going on for Pisces? For Pisces, please, Spirit. For Pisces. For Pisces. Okay, you have truths are coming to light. Pause for reactions. I feel confession is happening here. They really want to talk. Communication coming soon. Okay, karma is coming. Wow. Somebody wants to open the X-Files. Proceed with caution. Pisces, I feel like for some of you, you're starting to invest in someone new, or you're starting to open up to some kind of new situation here. And it may be actually even getting to the point where there may even be like some feelings being admitted or acknowledged. There may even be some kind of, I don't know, deepening of a level of commitment, or, you know, like this could be where it's like you may even have like someone that you've been talking to for a while or flirting with for a while or something. And it may even be that this person's getting ready to like ask you on a date, or, you know what I mean, like do something that sort of maybe brings the potential or possibility for some kind of change. And you may have a past person who's kind of lurking in the shadow, who's either waiting for an opportunity to come in and communicate, or is starting to feel the separation in the energy between you, and is kind of inspired to come in and communicate because of it. What's going on here? This is all about love, Pisces. All about love. Okay, well. Yeah. You have, I feel like you have someone who's having some kind of awakening or some kind of realization from your past here, Pisces. I'm just gonna lay this out here because this is how I'm getting it. It's like for some of you, you have someone new and someone from the past. For others of you, you have someone from the past potentially coming in a newer type of energy, like in a bit different of a vibration than the last time you saw them. But Pisces, I feel like you, it's like at some point I feel like you made a decision to make healthier choices. And I think part of the healthy choice was leaving this past person behind. I feel like this person wasn't really able to show up for you. They were only able to meet you as deeply as they met themselves. And I feel like, you know, it wasn't enough. Or it's one of those situations where it just feels impossibly complicated at the time. You know, so it could have been the right person, the wrong time. It could have been, you know, just the wrong person. It could have been kind of more of a karmic lesson for you. But I feel like it's like you had to eventually choose yourself and your self-worth. And I honestly feel like there's something here about just choosing healthy all the way across the board. Some of you may have even started like eating healthy. Like I'm really getting, you know, we are multifaceted beings, right? We have our human self, we have our spiritual self or our soul self, um, and we have kind of like our mental body self, right? And it is important that we are contributing to all three of those buckets, you know, that we don't just say, I'm going to get really healthy and then, you know, and like start running marathons or something and completely neglect our mental body and just let our thoughts control us, or completely neglect our spiritual self and just completely, you know, focus so much on the material world that we become completely imbalanced. And vice versa, you know, all the way around that triad or that trinity, whatever. And so I feel though that like this is kind of a multifaceted thing, or sometimes it's like I know I need to get healthy, so I'll start with one of those things and I'll start working on that, and then as that sort of eases up, I'll start adding, you know, okay, I'll start working on my spirituality and I'll start, you know, like trying to meditate or listen to you know, frequency music, or I'll start going to church on a regular basis, or I'll start, you know, looking for an inspiration or someone who's aspirational, or I'll start reading Brene Brown books or whatever it is for you. Okay. It feels like there's something where it's like, I'm going to start here and hopefully the rest will follow, kind of a thing. Or I'll chunk this off. And once I get this kind of ritualized in my life or in a routine in my life, I will add something else. And I feel like, you know, once we start to make healthy choices, you know, things that once resonated with us stop resonating with us, and we start observing, you know, as within, so without. So as we take care of our inside and we make our inside healthy, then healthy relationships and stuff have a tendency to start showing up for us. And so it feels like, you know, what the transformation that you have made as a decision within yourself to sort of, I don't know, like I feel like do better. It's like now you're receiving better. Now better is showing up in your life. And I feel like there is someone new here who's pretty confident. For some of you, you may be away from this person over the holidays. You have this distance card and you have this creativity card. And, you know, this is really giving me this vibe. You know, Pisces are very creative. They're also very free-spirited and very, you know, high priestessy. I don't even know what to say, but just kind of mysterious and elusive. And I just feel all of this. I feel someone who is distant from you, or like either physically, mentally, emotionally at this time. Their whole mind is sort of, it's like, I feel like they're thinking about you a lot, but I also feel it's not even just thinking about you. It's kind of those thoughts where they're like, remembering certain things you said, or how you laugh, or the way you look when you're talking about something that sets your soul on fire, you know, and they're kind of just smiling or giggling to themselves. There's just this energy of, you know, I guess that is a feeling of nostalgia, but it's sort of more than that, because it's just, it's like kind of reveling in who you are, or even like, I even feel this energy of like someone who's shaking their head, like, you know, you're unpredictable. Bhakti, come on. You guys have been fighting. Just stop. Thank you. Thank you. There's just this energy of like mystery or unpredictability about you, or unexpectedness, or is silliness, or it's like, you know, maybe you're beautiful, but you're also like so nerdy, and sometimes, honey, no, Bunchy, hey, guys, come on, you're best friends, you know, you're best friends, that's your best friend. No, come on, you guys, they have been taking, they have 2 bones, they each have a bone, and they literally are fighting over the same bone. I mean, they don't fight over it, but they taunt each other with it, and right now Bhakti has it and Honey really wants it, so it's just this constant tension. It's crazy. But they are best friends, and I think it's actually sort of a game that they're enjoying playing, but I don't know. Anyway, I just feel like you have someone who, it's like you're lighting up their mind, you're lighting up their brain. It's like you're their favorite thing to think about. And I think partially they think about you to figure you out or to gain a deeper understanding. But partially it's like even when they start to go down that path, it's like they end up just sort of smiling and laughing. You know what it is? I feel like somebody is really sort of waking up to the feeling that they have feelings for you, or that it's kind of like there's no one else like you, or it's like you do things to this person that nobody else does, or you make them think things that or you may even think that you may even make them think that things are possible that they never thought really were possible. It's like you've shown them a different way to view the world, or a different way to be, or even you've just exposed them to different things. But it's like, I think sometimes, you know, you come across one way and then you remind them that no, you would never be just one thing. You're not that predictable. There's this energy, and it's very alluring, and it keeps them guessing, and it keeps them plugged in and interested, and kind of, I want to say like excited. And I feel like this person is pretty confident. You might be kind of intimidating to other people, but I feel like this person sort of has the chutzpah or whatever to kind of not let that intimidation sort of stop them or shut them down. They're confident enough to keep trying, or to keep coming, or to keep trying to figure this out. I think someone is really waking up to the fact that they really do have feelings for you, Pisces. Whether it's love or not, I can't say for sure, but it's definitely related. Okay, I hear you. Bhakti. Hey, Bubba. Oh my gosh, come on. No, come on. But you know, there is just this energy of, you know, falling in love, of I am really falling for you. And I feel like you have someone from your past who is kind of miserable, maybe even thinking about you with another person, or thinking that, oh my gosh, you know, have I really lost this chance with Pisces? They sense a distance. They sense they sense some kind of change in the universe here, you know. And I feel like that's karma, you know. I feel like this may be when the lesson hits the past person of, wow, you know, they really lost what they lost. I think they may try to come in for some of you and make a valiant effort to get somewhere with you. But I feel, Pisces, you're already kind of down this path with this new person. And I feel like this new person, for some of you, again, it can be a past person who, you know, really had to learn some kind of karmic lesson and is, you know, is coming back, you know, couldn't stop thinking about you and is coming back having made their own healthy choices and their own healthy decisions, and being ready to show up for this, what they weren't ready to show up for before. Let's dive into the tarot and see. But for some of you, you definitely have two people. I feel like two separate people. I definitely feel the energy of two people here. And for others of you, you know, your past person may not reach out or communicate, but they may be, you know, really feeling it energetically, and they may, you know, really be learning their karmic lesson at this time. I mean, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone, all the way gone, you know. All right. For Pisces, please, Spirit, what can you tell me for Pisces? For Pisces. Okay. Wow. You have the Chariot. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of... Wow. With the Three of Swords in reverse. So Pisces, this Nine of Pentacles, you know, you keep showing up in readings as the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is honestly... You know, it's the law of attraction. It's this hard-fought energy. It is the result of many, many, many healthy choices, and making healthy choices consistently. And the way that adds up, and the way that that actually creates deep change and, how do I want to say it, like, really... It's a really attractive energy, because it's someone who, you know, they've gone through the process of really knowing and understanding themselves and getting their self to a place where they feel really solidly, really secure, you know, in their own right, with their own self. It is the energy of someone who is really ready to be a very strong partner for someone else. You know, we go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like, yeah, I am solid in me, you are solid in you, and together we can create this legacy. Together we know how we're showing up in an energy where we're both solid, secure, and confident, and where we're both really, we already understand how you invest day after day in healthy choices, and how that adds up in the result, and how worth it really is. And so when we come together as these two whole people, what we're creating is it's more significant even than what we can kind of create on our own. So there's a very solid partnership forming here, I feel. With the Three of Swords in reverse, I think you're over the past person. I think, you know, for a long time, you may have really been hoping that this person would come back. I think that you know, kind of may have kept the door open for them, or, you know, sometimes we'll stay in an energy of, I'm just not really ready to date. But what we're really doing is kind of holding space, or hoping that our past person is going to come back. But I feel like with the Three of Swords being in reverse, it's like you have fully released the situation. I think you've also healed from the situation. I think that you've even really let go of thinking about it quite a bit. You know, those swords are what we're telling ourselves and what we're thinking about in relationship to this heartbreak or this suffering. So I feel like you're, you know, sometimes a thought may pop up here or there, but like I don't feel like you're really super fixated on it. And it's like, boom. You know, oftentimes, you know, they say we have to let something go in order for it to come back. We have to release it, and or in order for something new to come in, we have to make space for it. We have to let go or release a past situation that didn't work out so that we can get a new situation coming in. But the whatever the situation is, whether it is a past person or whether it is a new person, it's got a strong chance for success. It's like two people who are really focused on success and are really focused on being good, strong partners to each other. You know, when you think about the two sphinxes that are leading the Chariot card, they are in the Nine of Pentacles, right? They are singularly in a divine masculine and divine feminine energy, and they are able to run stride for stride next to each other in a very, very balanced way, and they're always kind of on the same page, pointed in the same direction, without needing to control each other, without needing any kind of yoke or harness or reins or anything. It's like they're just so seamlessly connected, and they understand the vision and they understand the outlook and like where we're headed, that they don't need to, and there's so much trust between them that and they know each other so well that they don't need to have any device sort of to control each other, right? So this is pretty powerful energy, and you definitely have something coming towards you that can lead to a tremendous amount of success. And it's coming to you now as a result of whatever healing or whatever you have recently let go of that had once created suffering for you. Okay, interesting. This card wants to be seen. Oh, the Hangman. So see, you have taken plenty of time, and you know, this is your own energy, right, Pisces? But the thing is with the Hangman is, you know, you may have taken yourself out of the game for a while. You may have not dated for a while so that you could get clarity, so that you could get clear, so that you could look at this past situation and fully release it and let it go and find the gift from it. This may also just be representational of you just taking yourself out of the game and spending some time you with you in order to be able to get into this Nine of Pentacles energy, finding clarity, finding happiness. Wow, but you're definitely ready, I feel like, for this new adventure or to take a leap of faith with someone. You know, with the Chariot being clarified with the Magician, this is just saying, you know, this is definitely an opportunity that you've manifested. This is someone coming into your life here that, you know, is a really healthy choice, is somebody who is very, I feel like, high vibrational and very capable and very able in their own right. I feel like they are a Nine of Pentacles in their own right, but this is something that you brought down through the ethers. You alchemized this pain into this opportunity. This Three of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. You have 2 threes. Someone may have put you in a third-party situation in the past, and it may have been really, really, really hard for you to come to terms with it. You may have had to spend a lot of time. You know, at first you may have really felt defeated by it and really manipulated or really deceived. Like there's a lot of kind of like betrayal trauma I'm feeling associated with this Five of Swords, Three of Swords kind of energy. It's like just like a rug being ripped out from underneath you, or it's like the way someone thought or what they thought or even what they said. It just, there was nothing you could do to affect change. There was nothing you could do to kind of fix the situation. And it feels like it did deeply affect you. But also with those 2 threes, remember how I was talking about the trinity of, you know, basically body, mind, and soul. There is this energy of sometimes that kind of energy will be the thing that is the catalyst to make you focus on yourself as a whole person rather than just parts, right? And so it's kind of like, you know, we'd rather not go through those types of sufferings, right? But when we do, like, let's at least let it change us for the better. Let's at least let it, let's at least find the gift in it, and let's at least, utilize that to like bring about something different coming into the future. It almost comes back around to like the very beginning card, where we were talking about abundance. It's sort of touching on that. And sometimes it's hard, right? It's hard to trust that our happiness is here, or that this person who's coming in like the Chariot, maybe even for some of you out of the complete thin air, like one minute you might have been saying there's absolutely no one in my environment to date, and then boom, like here's someone coming in. And that may be hard to take. It may be something that you're not prepared for, and it may be something that really takes you by surprise and sort of takes your breath away. And it really forces you to step into your power completely and to realize, yeah, I have all these tools, and I have these tools because I've taken the time to heal. I've taken the time to process what happened in the past with that hangman energy. I've looked over the past. I've gotten a new perspective on it. I've found the gifts in it. You know what I mean? I took the time to do that. And now I'm ready to kind of take this leap of faith here with that Fool card. You have the 0 and the 1 of the major arcana here, Pisces. You're definitely beginning something new. You're in the beginning of something. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, remember how I said there's going to be communication coming in? So you've got the Devil, and you have the Death card, and then you have the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Man, this really feels very, I feel like, the asking for help and the abundance that's coming in is this relationship that you wanted. At least one of the things is this relationship that you wanted. And the asking for help may be to like overcome whatever has happened in the past that has sort of left you feeling like, wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Wow. This reading is like, it's very interesting. The Devil is being clarified by the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Pisces, there is this energy of, with that Devil, it's like feeling like we have to make so many sacrifices or so many compromises, or there's sort of an energy of codependency, but like not in the most direct sense. It's sort of like feeling like relationships are hard work, and relationships require us to, to stay committed, even when it's, tearing us up inside. And even when there's low vibrational, it's requiring us to be very understanding of other people and their needs and their this and their that. It feels a little bit, I want to say selfless, but with the 9 of Cups there, it's not selfless. It's that one person is focused, that a relationship experience for you has been a bit like we're all focused on one person's happiness, not the totality of the relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? Like not your happiness is your responsibility, my happiness is my responsibility, and it's both of our responsibility to pay into the connection between us and to build it and to grow it so that it is a source of happiness for us, right? This feels like one person has a lot of needs that need to be met all the time, and that the focus becomes whether or not one person is happy, and I'm constantly giving to try to keep you happy. And the relationship is good when you decide that the relationship is good, when you want to participate, when you want to be nice, when you want to give. And I'm just sort of here committed to trying to make it work. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's like it pulls you off center, and it pulls you into this kind of arena where your life suddenly becomes revolving around this other person. And that's a relationship for sure, but that isn't a relationship that is like the Chariot, which is like you're a well-balanced person, I'm a well-balanced person, and we're coming together because we have a greater chance of success together than apart. When you're talking about the relationship that I feel like you've had in the past, it's like you're coming together with this person so that they have a better chance of being happy than they do when you're apart. It has almost nothing to do with you. It's just that you're giving. You're a supply, right? And with the Four of Wands here, it's like this past experience kind of, I feel like, really taught you what it is that you want, or what makes a good relationship, or what you need in a relationship, or what, you know, a lot of times when we end up in situations like that, where it really forces us to ask ourselves, how did I get here? How did I wake up in this energy? How did I wake up in this situation where I just don't matter, or where my needs are not being met, or where all of my energy is going toward making someone else happy? It's like we have this moment, sort of, right, where we kind of reevaluate, and we sort of have to say to ourselves, you know, hey, how do I kind of take my power back? How do I, you know, make sure that I don't find myself in a situation like this again? And it is a lot about boundaries, right? And it is a lot about knowing who you are and prioritizing your own happiness, and knowing, you know, what the foundation of a good relationship is, and knowing what is required from you and from another person, so that when you are confronted with another opportunity or a new opportunity, you can really readily see, okay, here's who I am when I'm with this person. This person is not asking me to sacrifice my own happiness for their happiness, or isn't expecting me to be the source of their happiness. You know, they're happy on their own, and I'm happy on my own, and, you know, we enjoy each other's company, and, you know, that's a balanced, you know, foundation for a relationship. And it's like, because of this past relationship, you are making the choices, and not just that, but you know what to manifest, and you're calling it in. And it feels very much like it's showing up here. The opportunity is showing up here. So you've alchemized this crappy, codependent, possibly narcissistic relationship into an opportunity for something really, really happy, where you're not going to make those same mistakes again, where you're, and you know, I don't believe there really are mistakes. I feel like there's just experiences, and that all experiences hold a space of gift and a space of light, even the darkest ones. And it's our job to find it. And when we're looking for it, we will always find it. And then you have this energy over here of the Death card, right? And this Death card, you can see the light in the darkness that we're talking about over here. Even the darkest relationships have a gift, hold a space of gift. And it's like you may have had to go through some pretty dark days in order to even find the light. But when you focus on the light grows, right? And I think it's like you had to really realize there's just a lot of energy with this Four of Wands and this Ten of Pentacles, where it's like, it's coming to that space where you really, really, really understand what a good relationship is and what you need to make it happen in the material world. And it's like you are both working on the material world to create an environment for something like this. You are becoming the Knight of Pentacles yourself. You're making healthy choices day after day, right? in order to be the kind of energy, one, that attracts that same kind of energy, but two, is in a space, right, where they can actually contribute to a relationship, to build it and to foster something that's going to be super duper strong. You know how to do that because you've done it for yourself, and now you are there, and now it's just a matter of, you know, being able to invest in a relationship, finding a partner who's also there, so that you can both invest in a relationship so that it can be this like wellspring of health and well-being and happiness for you. And what does that mean? That means that you can't have a Knight of Wands energy. You can't have someone who's in and out, who may be desirable. You may find him attractive. You know, you may really, when the sun shines, it shines and it feels amazing. But the sun, you know, goes down quickly and regularly and doesn't come back for days. You know what I mean? Kind of energy. It's like it's not reliable. It's like you need something that is going to show up day in and day out and isn't going to be following passions in so many different directions that they kind of can't actually show up for this relationship in a consistent way, right? So there's just this energy of, I need someone who is not just focused on their own needs and their own wants and their own desires, to the point that they're just really unreliable. Like, I need someone who is looking at a foundation and who has figured out how to make themselves solid and stable in their own life, so that when they come together with me, we can create that together in a relationship. So definitely you've made a lot of progress here with this Hangman. You know, you've made a lot of observations, you've had a lot of introspection, you know, and to me, this energy is also saying to me, with the Death card, I'm not willing to make this mistake again. I'm not willing. If I have to wait 5 years before I find someone who's in the Nine of Pentacles, because people like that don't come along every day, then I'll wait the 5 years. But I'm not going to try to turn a Knight of Pentacles into a Ten of Pentacles. I mean, a Knight of Wands into a Ten of Pentacles ever again. I'm just not going to do it, because I know that it's not possible. That Knight of Wands has to decide that they too want the Ten of Pentacles, and they have to become the Nine of Pentacles on their own before they're ready for it. And so I'm not going to say, oh, here's a Knight of Wands, I'll try to plug them into this equation and see if that works again. I'm just not going to do it, because it takes too much away from me. But you have this Eight of Wands energy, and we saw that Chariot. I feel like you have something coming in very quickly, really. You know, if it's not already here and this isn't about communication, then it feels like this is this person making their way to you. And I was so drawn to this angel on this card, and this is an angel deck, but when I lifted the card up, I saw the angel. I saw it as this same angel here on the moon card. It's a different angel, but it felt the same to me. And it's interesting because I feel like either someone is about to reveal deep feelings to you, like they're about to tell you that they really do care deeply for you, or somebody is going to, like, something that is unknown to you is coming into your life, and its arrival is being announced by angels. It's like something is coming in swiftly, and it's like you're not going to wonder, is this what she was talking about in that tarot card reading? It's like you're going to be like, oh my God, this is what she was talking about in that tarot card reading. But it definitely has a chance for success and victory with the Eight of Wands. And it also has a chance to kind of move ahead very quickly. Okay, wow. Holy shit, Pisces. This is crazy. I'm sorry for my language, but You have the Nine of Pentacles coming out. And remember, I just told you, you are waiting and watching for someone who comes in, who is the Nine of Pentacles coming into your life. You're saying, I feel you're saying, I'm not going to try to make a Knight of Wands into a Ten of Pentacles. I'm waiting, and I will wait as long as it takes for the Nine of Pentacles to show up in my life. And here's the Nine of Pentacles showing up in your life. And they're coming in, though, kind of like a Knight of Swords. They may come in and say something to you that puts you on your back foot, that makes you a bit defensive, that makes you feel like you can't really trust it. But I feel that it's actually this person, they're coming in to speak their truth, and they may be coming in to say it very quickly. This feels very much like someone who's very sure. They may be someone who's kind of highly intuitive even, and they see you and they know you're the one for them. And they may come in and be like, you're the one for me, Pisces. And you may be like, what? You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. I'm very guarded when it comes to energies like this. I don't believe people when they say things like this to me. Or, you know, it may, and maybe even there's some confession, but it feels like it's coming in too soon and it puts you on guard. You know, I feel like you are really and truly in your own energy here with the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like this person is seeing you for you. But their approach may be startling. Like it could be an air sign or even a fire sign with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. And it's like, it may come in and sort of hit you like the Knight of Wands, right? You may be like, oh no, I don't mess with that. And it's like, I feel like this person is a nine of Pentacles, but their approach, I feel like they're so happy to have found you. They're seeing you as someone who's nurturing and loving, and I just keep getting sweet, kind, considerate. And it's like, this is something that they've been looking for, but it's like, however they come in, it's like, you immediately are like, oh no, this is exactly what I've been trying to avoid. And they may realize, oh, I feel like they know they scared you. Look at this, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, this is just melting my heart. This person is like, I'm sorry I came in like that. They're trying to meet you where you are. They're trying to meet you in your own energy. They're trying to talk to you on your level. And they're like, I'm sorry, I just got so excited. Like I just saw what I've been looking for, what I wanted, you know, what I've been waiting for. And I'm sorry if I, you know, kind of freaked you out. And then they spend all this time trying to put your mind at ease about them and about who they are and about what they, but what their intentions are even. This is so cute. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, Pisces, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You know, I feel, Pisces, like you're kind of going back and forth. You may even be in an energy where you have a bit of like, you're sort of focused on other relationships in your life, I feel like, with the Three of Cups. This could be work relationships, friendships, things like that, where it's like you're kind of having a good time. Oh my God, for some of you, this is a friend of a friend. This is really interesting. For some of you, you may have a friend of a friend who's kind of like, no, they're a good person. Like, yeah, I would believe them when they say that. With the Two of Pentacles, you're like, I don't know. But where you were absolutely not before, you're kind of like, maybe. Cupid is striking his arrow here. I feel this person has people helping them to try to improve their situation. but I feel, Pisces, you're kind of content with your life the way it is when this person comes in or when this starts to happen. I feel like you're kind of like, you're not in any hurry. You're sort of like, well, wait and see. There's just this energy of like, I'm not making any quick moves. Like, you have my attention, but I'm not going to make any move towards you. I'm going to just kind of wait and see. I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to keep an open mind, though. I do sense that. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this. This person is coming towards you. They have very serious intentions. And wow. Yeah. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. You've got the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card, and you have the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. Pisces, this is just a classic case of I'm not sure. It's like this person is definitely trying to get your attention. I think that this person, it's like, however this person may have approached you, it may have felt kind of arrogant or self, you know, how do I want to say it? Like, oh, I don't know, like full of themselves kind of energy. And so it kind of immediately shut you down and put you in this is exactly what I'm not looking for kind of space. And like, I'm not really open to this. But look at these twos that you have. You have so many twos. The thing is, I feel that this person is actually just confident. I feel like this person is actually like, they know who they are. They're sort of the Nine of Pentacles. They know who they are. They know what they're bringing to the table. I think that, you know, they definitely saw in you something that they wanted that they haven't been able to find or see in another person in a very long time. And I feel like they just got really excited and sort of just like came at you. I almost feel like little kid energy, you know, like, but this is what I want. I know I want it, and, you know, kind of energy. And I feel like this person, it's like, they may have rushed in, but I think they have really serious intentions. I think you're having a hard time opening up to it or seeing it with both the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. It feels like, you know, you're sort of like, okay, I'm not ready to make a decision. I've worked hard to get to this place where I feel really happy and content with my life after some kind of thing fell apart or really hurt me. And this is similar to yesterday. It almost feels like yesterday's reading and today's reading, the last two readings. It's like one is the masculine perspective and one is the feminine perspective. And there's a lot of mirrored energy here. But it does feel like, you know, wow. Yeah, this feels more like the feminine energy or the feminine side, but it's kind of like, it just sort of shut you down. And I feel though that you are kind of, it's like you're just not making a bold move or a quick move. You're just sort of waiting to see how this plays out. But I think, you know, when you had that Knight of Swords energy, that was with this, that was very kind of like stressful. It was like, you're coming in hot, really fast, trying to tell me that you're speaking your truth and that I'm just supposed to believe you. It's like, you have to prove something to me over and over. Like, you know, I have to see it for myself. I'm not just going to take your word for it. You know what I mean? And the energy does feel it like almost the exact thing that you're trying to avoid, you know, not because it actually is, but just because of the approach. I think this is a really good person. But I mean, that's just what I'm seeing right here. And it's a general reading. But with the Chariot, it's like this person was like, wait, okay, let me do it again. Let me have a do-over. Let me show you. This person, it feels like they're trying to take control and they're trying to say to you, like, look, what I see is that you're in the Nine of Pentacles. I'm in the Nine of Pentacles. And, you know, you're the feminine energy. I'm the masculine energy. And like, when we come together, it is limitless. I remember even saying yesterday, it's like, you know, we don't even need reins. We don't even need a yoke. It's like we are so perfect for each other, or we are so, capable that we don't need to control each other. We don't even need any of these unhealthy things that we've been dealing with in past people. We can actually just ride down the line together, and that may in fact be how this thing starts. It may start with the masculine just getting what they can get. Maybe if you have friends in common, they're like, okay, well, let's just go out as a group. Let's just do what we can. Let's just spend as much time as possible together. And the feminine's not denying it. The feminine is just like, I'm going to make you prove that to me. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit in this happiness that I've created for myself, and I'm going to let you show me that you're an addition to my life, and that this is, in fact, going to be successful and victorious, and that you are not another Knight of Wands, that you are in fact a charioteer. Very interesting. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go another round or not, and I was like, it's Christmas. Like, that's what I heard in my head. It's Christmas. Go another one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pisces, something is happening. This is so crazy. This part of the message is definitely like this wanted to happen. I was really gonna stop at the last thing, and then I didn't, and I was shuffling, and one card came out, and then another card came out, and I got this goes together, and then I shuffled again, and I got one card, and I was just gonna take that, and I got nope, and I got another card, and it was like these two go together, which like may not sound like a lot, but like when you read tarot cards all the time, like this doesn't really happen all that often. You know what I'm saying? Like it is like whenever that happens, I always go, this is something that really wants to be said. And this is what I see. Something is coming, some kind of communication. The truths are coming to the light. Pause for a reaction. Yeah. There's something here that's coming to put your mind at ease. And this time of not being sure, and this can even be being haunted by the past. Remember yesterday we were talking about that? There's this energy with the Five of Swords of like kind of looking over your shoulder and sort of being like, but what if this is like that? Or but what if this is really another Knight of Wands? There is something that is going to be revealed that is going to shut that thought down. Where it just becomes very apparent to you this is something very, very different than the past. Whether it is the past person coming back or whether it is someone new, there is something coming in here that is going to actually complete this cycle of you kind of looking over your shoulder, wondering if this is like a past situation. All of your kind of thoughts, worries, the thoughts that you're having that would defeat this or that cause you to struggle in opening up to receive this relationship even, are going to be put to bed. You have the Ace of Swords, which can be a strong conversation, but it's also clarity. But this is the beginning of the success and victory in this connection. If you've been with this person for some time and there's just sort of been this like up and down sort of energy of like, oh, I don't know, or I'm letting this person prove it to me, or, I'm still trying to figure out where this is going or what this is. It's that period is coming to an end. There's going to be so much clarity here that this person is someone that you can have the Ten of Pentacles with, that you can be successful, that you can build exactly what you're looking to build with, that you're going to be willing to take the cup this person's offering. This is hysterical. You can't make this up. So you got the Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords in reverse here. And you get the Judgment with the Three of Pentacles here with the Death card here. There's a major transformation that's happening where I definitely feel it's a conversation. For some of you, this is a reconciliation. This is another chance. For others of you, it is realizing that this relationship, this partnership is your angel's answer to your call, to your prayer, to your manifestation, to what you've been asking for, okay? I love that you have the Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords in reverse. Didn't you have the, yeah, you had the Three of Swords in reverse up here, and we all remember the Knight of Swords in this reading, I feel like. This time, what this person rushes in to say, how they end up closing out this cycle, it may in fact be in their own energy, like it may in fact be in their own style, which may seem a bit reckless or a bit crazy, but in this placement, this Knight of Swords, it sort of feels like someone who has to outrun fear. It's someone who may have wanted to say this to you for a long time. They may have been afraid that they were going to scare you because of the way they came forward in the first place, but this is someone whose truth has been almost eating them alive, and they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to lose this relationship, and they understand why you are a little jumpy, or why you are not like why you are skeptical of them. I think they understand that. They understand you've been hurt before, but this person's truth is eating them alive, and they have to come in and they have to tell you, and they have all of this fear of losing you because they tell you, or losing you because they scare you. And so it's kind of like, it's one of those situations where it's like, I just have to kind of outrun fear, or I just have to come in and I just have to say what I have to say. And this time when they do it, it actually helps heal you. It actually helps you even release these things that you've been saying to yourself. Maybe there is something where someone made you question your worth or your value, and this person is coming in to say, I see you as the most valuable thing in the entire universe. You are my world. I can't stop thinking about you. You know, all I want to do is make you happy. All I want to do is give you everything that I have to give in this world. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. It's like, these are things that you have needed to hear, or that maybe even you have wanted to hear your whole life, or you have wanted to hear in love. And this person is coming in to say them, and hearing them really makes you, because you know this person is genuine, and you know how scared they are to sort of say what they're saying. And that in and of itself is sort of, it's sort of putting you at ease. It's actually part of what helps close this cycle entirely. And they're saying it, they're coming in and they're saying it so completely, and they're not leaving any stone unturned. It's kind of like they're giving you the whole story here with this Ace of Swords, and with the Judgment and the Three of Pentacles. You're realizing that, wow, this is the answer to your prayer, and this is somebody that you can hold a vision with, that you can start the Ten of Pentacles with. That basically, and you even have a head start on it, right? Because they're offering you something with that Ace of Pentacles we saw, and with the Two of Pentacles we saw, where you're going back and forth, you know. And here we are arriving finally at this Three of Pentacles, where we're really starting to build something that matters. We're really starting to put the work and effort into, like, really building something that can't be torn apart by a mere tower. There's a huge transformation and a huge shift that's coming into this relationship through communication. You're finally moving forward. Yeah, wow, this person is really offering you their heart. They're really coming in like that. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna do something different here. But yeah, you are really seeing this as a very strong potential collaboration. Well, not even potential collaboration. You're seeing it as a strong collaboration. You're seeing this as, you know, the angels answering your prayers. There's not a doubt in your mind anymore with that Ace of Swords. All right. If you're dealing with a water sign, you may be dealing with someone that has strong Leo in their chart, or you may have strong Leo in your chart. This person, you are so attractive to this person, and you are so much what this person wants, and they're so clear about it, that they are giving up everything in their life that isn't making them happy in order to be able to come towards you. They see you as their wish fulfillment. There are maybe things in this person's life that they need to reprioritize, or that they need to fix or change or do in order to really be able to show up completely for this relationship. But you represent to this person their complete happiness, and they're more than willing to walk away from anything they need to walk away from in order to have this. They're very, very, very attracted to you. If you are dealing with a fire sign, jeez, this person's extremely hardworking. Oh, wow. Like, all these cards just came flying out. Strong Leo again. You have the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You know, this person, I feel like, is taking really sure-footed steps toward you. They are trying to put your mind at ease. They are trying to break through your defenses. You know, I think they sense your hesitancy. I think that I feel like you've been healing from people who may not have known what they wanted in the past, or people that may have been really inconsistent. And I feel like they want to show you that they are very hardworking, they are very diligent, and that they are constantly, you know, moving towards you and doing so in a very solid and stable way, and that they will work as hard as they have to, that they feel this is a very strong connection, and that it's worth it for them to do this. But they basically want to penetrate your defenses, really, is what I'm seeing. They want you to trust them. All right, if you're dealing with an earth sign, wow. You're getting the energy of the 10 of Pentacles, the energy of the 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords in reverse with the 10 of Cups upright. Ten of Pentacles, 10 of Cups is like, that's the relationship that dreams are made of, right? And you're getting both those energies here. I feel like there's a tough, difficult cycle. It may be mostly mental, that is coming to a close, or that has an opportunity to close out. There may even be someone who's trying to, you know, to really deliver this relationship from some kind of difficulty, or even possibly prevent an ending. This could be someone returning from the past with the 10 of Swords, where they're really trying to say, like, I know we've had a really difficult past, or we've had a really difficult go of it, but I just don't want this to be over. I really still see this potential, and, you know, I want to put your mind at ease, or I want to move this from that rough patch that we've had into something that is like a smoother, you know, more stable situation. I want to put your mind at ease. Kind of energy. And if you are dealing with an air sign, let's see what we have. Whoa, if you're dealing with an air sign, holy moly. You're getting the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. And I just heard, for me, there's just you and nobody else. For you, there's just me and nobody else. I don't know, I think that's a song. 7 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. This person wants to they want to take all confusion or question out. They want you to be rock solid. This person, I mean, I don't know how much more rock solid you can show up than this, but this person is like, look, I'm willing to work really hard. I have very deep feelings. I'm someone who can process my own emotions. Like, this is a healthy situation. I want to take matters in my own hands. I want to, like, stand up for this. I want to take control of this. I want to, you know, I want to make this work. I'm here. I will do whatever it takes. I will work as hard as I have to. Yeah. And I feel like they already have deep feelings for you. or when they reveal this, it will be because they have deep feelings for you. Oh, my Pisces. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope this reading helps. I hope that, you know how much I cherish you. And that you are finding some slice of something fabulous today to hang your hat on, to get excited about. And gosh, I'm sending you all just so much love. All my best. Always, 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 guys. Always, always, always. Until next time. Bye-bye.